Fit Life TV. It's life on the go, you know, and fitness fits in. Fit Life TV. Because every day, real
I need a
life
solution
happens.
to my busy lifestyle. Children, household chores, 9 to 5. My entire day spent.
Where did it go?
Lack of exercise making my waistline grow.
Oh, no.
I need a lifestyle change, something practical that'll keep me in the game.
Fit Life TV to the rescue.
It's motivating, you can press through with everyday health tips that'll bless you. So tune in, better yet tell a friend. Today the first day of your lifestyle begins.
Fit Life TV. It's life on the go, you know, and fitness fits in. Fit Life TV. Because every day, real life happens.
Get ready.
Hey, what's going on? Welcome to Fit Life TV again. I'm your host, Andrew. We're getting ready to wrap up our quick fixings, all-in-one healthy oatmeal bowls today. We're wrapping it up with what we're going to do is I call it our cleanse bowl. This one today is going to be real easy preparation that we're going to do. But I call it the cleanse bowl because it has to do with oatmeal and spinach. Yeah, that's right, spinach. Now, like we said before in all our other episodes, that you'll be, very amazed what goes good with oatmeal, what tastes good with oatmeal. We had tilapia, we had rotisserie chicken that we pulled in and put inside of our oats. We put sriracha and garlic in there. We also did some of our traditional breakfast items with pan sausage, our turkey pan sausage, and we scrambled it up with eggs as well. Made a real good combination and put some sugar-free syrup in there. So we did all kind of great things with our oatmeal bowls, our all-in-ones, and I hope they were very, very helpful to you guys out there. And like I said, if you came up with anything, definitely try it out. Let us know about it if it tastes good. I definitely like to try it, and I won't knock it till I try it, just like I tell you here. So anyways, today we're doing our cleanse bowl, and it's called our cleanse bowl because it's good, because it really cleanses your body, as far as not to do too much information, but as far as if you're constipated or anything like that, or if you're lacking in fiber, this is going to be really good for that. If you had a huge a meal, like a cheat meal that we say, and as far as treating yourself, and you go out and have pizza or something real fattening, and you want to really cleanse your body, this is good for that. So we're going to go ahead and get started, and as we always get started with our base, half oat of dried oats, half a cup of dried oats that we use, and like we all know, half cup dried equals about 27 grams of carbohydrates, about 150 calories. Also, man, you get a little bit of protein in that, sneak about 5 grams of protein in this as well. Now, what we do with our half cup of oatmeal, I already got our spinach, and spinach has a lot of good properties to it. I mean, it has a lot of potassium in it, good iron. I like to use frozen spinach because it seems to have a better consistency as a cleansing agent for your body. So I'll put in probably right at about a cup of spinach. I eyeball that because I've been doing that for a while as well. But you can get any type of spinach in your frozen food section will work. Whatever your favorite brand. I use Great Value brand, which is probably Walmart's brand that I use. So we'll put a little bit of water in here. And this is really, really quick, really, really fast preparation right here. We're going to put that in for about 3.5 minutes. We put this in a little bit longer than our standard oatmeal, or cooking our oatmeal by itself, because it's actually going to cook the oatmeal and the spinach together, and so that process will take a little bit longer. However, the total process will be pretty quick. So we'll be eating here in probably about 5 minutes. So, but as we said, a cleansing breakfast can really be helpful. Like I said, the morning after you've gone out and had a big dinner with the family or something like that, you know, it really helps get things moving along in the body. So let's check it out and see how it's going. All right, it's looking pretty good there. So just like I said, if you like to try other spinach, that's fine. As far as fresh spinach and see how that works, that's, you know, I never knock anything. Everything is trial and error. You know, I like new ideas, but I found that frozen spinach is much better. And you probably see all the products that we have out here. These are products that we actually use. We use here in our household right here. Every day as we're preparing stuff for you, you know, I'm actually having my breakfast. So you guys are getting to come along with me in my everyday life. You know, it's not just a setup in which, you know, we get things and we set them up for you. I'm actually going to eat this, and you know, it's kind of a cleansing time for myself as well. So everything times out just right, and you guys get to actually experiment this with us. So let's see where we're at. We're almost done. Almost done. Now I know a lot of you are out there probably saying, man, you know, spinach, I don't know about spinach. You know, spinach and my oatmeal. You know, eating spinach by itself already is probably kind of a bland taste. Well, you can definitely spice it up. You know, we always have our flavor of the day that we use here. Now we're probably gonna go jump right back to sriracha, because that's one of our favorites here, which is a good chili sauce that's low in sodium, low in carbohydrates, definitely low in sugar as well. Probably about 100 milligrams of sodium. And you're probably wondering, well, sodium, how much sodium is needed on a recommended daily allowance? About 2,000 milligrams is what's allowed. For your daily allowance. And in our sriracha, you only have about 100 milligrams. So, you know, you're doing great right there. So I think we're gonna spice things up, and we'll probably just use our chili sauce with that. Looks like we're about ready. See, that spinach is nice and green. Let you get a look at this. Spinach is nice and green in there. And I'm gonna go ahead and mix that up. Get our oatmeal going. You know, and since I'm in my kitchen, you know, things come to mind. You know, I get ideas about, you know, how can I spice this up? You know, how can I make this a little bit better? You know, I always talk about my rotisserie chicken. I love getting rotisserie chicken. Eat it without the skin. If you want to add a little bit more flavor and another protein source, then you can get, you know, put some rotisserie chicken here. Actually, I picked up a rotisserie chicken this morning, actually, while I was at Sam's. So I have that here, and I might put just a little bit in, just to give me a little bit of protein as well. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put me a little sriracha in here. You know, be resourceful. I mean, you're in your kitchen, you know, you think of things, you know, like, that might taste good with that. That might taste good with that as well. A lot of times, as I'm preparing my meals, I always go through my checklist, you know. Do I have good fats in there? Do I have my protein source? Do I have great complex carbohydrates, which I do with my oatmeal? You know, thinking of good fats, oh man, I think maybe I'll put some olive oil in there, some extra virgin olive oil. So, you know, go to the cupboards, grab something in there that's gonna spice it up and be beneficial. As you're learning more and more about how to live a healthy life, you know, you're able to pull these things out of your pocket, so to speak, and utilize it. So, all right. I smell that olive oil in there. Smells good. All right. See that steam popping up? I'm gonna go ahead and put just a little bit of chicken, you know. And like I said before, we don't have to do things totally proper. Hey, it's your chicken. Reach in there with your hands. Go ahead and pull a few pieces off. Like I said, don't eat the skin. That's where the fattening part of it. I'm utilizing part of the chicken breast right here. Delicious. Still warm from this morning when I picked it up right from the baker. All right. Delicious. All right. Got everything mixed up there. So now I've turned my cleansing bowl into a little protein fortified bowl as well. It's still the cleansing bowl. You're still gonna get good cleansing benefits from it. Really good. The texture of the spinach is great. My oats taste delicious. You have that sriracha, that chili seasoning in there. You know, if you feel it's not too early in the morning to have a nice little spicy breakfast, I definitely recommend putting a little chili sauce in there. A little sriracha chili sauce, or even maybe a little bit of sprinkle of garlic. You know, give it a try. You know, we thank you, once again for joining us here at Fit Life TV, where we try to fit fitness and health into your busy schedule. Everybody's busy, work schedule's busy, you got kids, family, wife, husband. You're trying to get everything done, but don't forget to take care of yourself. Here at Fit Life TV, we're always going to give you real life, healthy tips that's going to help you throughout your day. So join me next time as we go through some healthy benefits in the kitchen here at Fit Life TV. I'm Andrew. I'll see you next time.
You're not handing the ball over. You're like holding it.
Nice one. Action. No.
You saw that? You saw that? I'm a prodigy. I'm a prodigy. What time is it?